What's up, Cowboy Nation? Cowboy headquarters at America's team, and I'm mad at the move. Oh, here we are. Monday Night Mic'd Up live stream. And we got with me today, we got two guest creators out there. We got Football Junkie, and we got Cowboys champion in the house. Give it up.
What's up? How's it doing?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, and we also got Fleabug in the background. She's still, on the clock, but she is our moderator, so she'll be make sure we stay correct. And yeah, I'm talking about those Cowboys, man. Here we are, man. We are. Well, y'all, you guys see the title. It says the Cowboys Deja Vu, analyzing the season collapse.
Well.
Deja vu.
We can sing it a cappella. We can go soprano.
It's deja vu again. Come on, bro. Stop, y'all. We cannot keep repeating this. This is like, what was the name of that movie with Bill Murray? Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day for 30 years.
Man, we've been thinking we're going to move ahead and it's going to be a new day, and it's the same old day. Wait a minute. Yeah, I see what you got on yours, your little subtitle down there. Jerry's a screw up, and I said, Jerry said, yeah, we're going to get into that, man. So, dude, it's okay. We got Fleabug. Let me get this together because I know she got something to say. Got Fleabug in the house. Give it up for Fleabug.
Hey, Lord Nova.
Lord Nova's in the house. Give it up for Lord Nova. Yeah, he's in the house. How's everybody doing? Everybody's excited. Everybody's great. I mean, come on, the Cowboys champion. Like, you got that big smile on your face.
Excited about what? What are we excited about?
Come on, man. Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying.
Man, you know what? I got a theory, but I'll wait.
Okay. All right. So, okay, with that being said, before we get started, I want to say a big shout out to all our subscribers and all those that follow the Cowboy Hunter podcast. Because again, like I always say, without you guys, this is totally impossible. So thank you for being a part of this channel. Let me do this here real quick before we get started because I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, man, here we are. Cowboys lose. So let me get into my notes real quick, man. And I wanted this. So again, we're Football Junkie. Deja vu, man. Fleabug, we just said it kind of reminds me of the Groundhog Day movie. You wake up every morning, think it's gonna be a new day, and you come find out it's the same old again. What the crap are we doing, man? Fleabug, what is the deal? What is?
I mean,
shut up. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
y'all.
there is no deal. I mean, Jerry's the problem. I mean, we can say Jerry's the problem, but Jerry's not out there actually playing on the field. So I'm kind of getting, what's the word I'm trying to think of? I don't want to say he's the problem. He is the problem, but the players are the ones that are out there on the field. And I understand that I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm okay. So
say it, girl. Say it. Say it. What the hell you think this is?
We out there on the field, and Dak is supposed to be the quarterback, so he's actually supposed to be like the captain of the team, the go. And so my thing is, at what point you're making all these millions of dollars? At what point do you say, okay, they're not calling the plays that are getting us anywhere, so let me do something? So is he not a good enough quarterback that he can say make adjustments on the field when they need to be made? I mean, we can say that Jerry's the problem, but he's not the one out there playing. I'm sorry, he's not. And I pondered that last night, and I kept saying, we keep saying Jerry, and he is a big problem because he could make some adjustments to the coaches, and he keeps saying he's going to do that. So he has admitted that He kind of admitted that maybe he is the problem. But I mean, at what point do the players say, "Look, it's on us. We have as a player, we've got to do better," and they're not. I mean, I understand that the coaches can be calling different plays, but at what point do you say, "Okay, we need to be doing something different"? When do the players get fed up? Don't they get tired? Aren't they tired of losing?
I put it to you like this, Fleabug. I'll chime in on you with this. There's an age-old adage about football. And however the mentality of the head coaches is, the rest of the crew is gonna follow. That's
Okay,
football 101.
so you're saying the head coach. So now are you blaming Shoddy?
The mentality, whatever mentality, if you have a coach that has a lackluster mentality, you're gonna have some lackluster ass playing on that football field. Plain and simple. That's just the bottom line. From A to Z. Whatever
And I think
mentality your coaches have, the players is gonna have and embody that same type of mentality. If your coach is relaxed and laid back and nonchalant, the player's gonna be relaxed, laid back, and nonchalant. However the ship rock with the coach, that's how the ship gonna rock with the players. Plain and
you, and,
simple.
and you're
I'm
right.
sorry. I
Let me
just
say this here. I guess the team can only go as high as the experience of your coaches, and we're seeing right now our coaches' ceiling is pretty low.
okay. So
And
okay,
I say that because we look at Eberflus. Eberflus is still doing the same old thing, and I keep saying that Eberflus is doing the best he can. Because if he could do better, he would have done better. And he's doing the same thing. He just don't know anymore. He doesn't know anything outside of the 4-3 zone. And when you come with a 5-man front and you still don't get to the quarterback.
okay. So then my question is this. So you're saying that these players are out here making millions of dollars and they don't know how to play?
I'm gonna
No,
point
it's
back to
Right.
not
now.
that.
Now,
It's not that.
go ahead.
Like what a football junkie said, it's the mentality of the head coach passing it down to the players. Yes, if the coach put like this, if Jimmy Johnson or a Wade Parcell type of coach was coaching this team right now, uh, half of the mistakes that the players be doing, they won't be doing. They
They wouldn't
won't.
be on
They
the
won't be playing.
They will be. They will playing. You think Dak Prescott will be hold on to the ball that long? No. You think the tackles will be continued not to block? They will be replaced. It's this what you call the Cowboys culture that the GM put in place. The head coach is a product of the GM. It passed down to the quarterback to everybody else. Because see, the problem is the Cowboys, the way they set up, it seemed like, yeah, we got the star on our helmets. We the number one rated
franchise.
franchise. Oh yeah,
I
anytime I
thought
go anywhere, people gonna recognize me. But it doesn't translate to on the field as far as winning
at all.
Well,
at
wait a
At
all.
minute,
all.
y'all. Now, wait a minute. Y'all gonna stop this because Coach Shotty just said last week, he said, I want to win.
Hmm.
But
That's what he
one problem
said
though,
because we asked the question was asked, are you going to play your starters? And he said, I want to win. So we put our starters in. We still failed.
and you see now you
And
see
that's
now
I mean,
he finna move Tyler Smith from left guard to left tackle. I said last year. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, I said they said Cowboys should have been playing him at left tackle from the get go
Yeah. I don't know why we
because
was
that
experimenting with that. I thought
yeah
TJ
they,
back
they
was good enough.
experiment. I mean they and be honest, they wasted Tyler Smith some of his good years and all the other players along the offensive line good years because they're experimenting. You do that in preseason. You do that during off season. You do not experiment. You do not try to experiment when the season is on. Your job is to try to win the damn game.
okay, but you
Week
cannot say they're
16.
experimenting after his 2 years of doing the same thing. That's no longer experimenting.
No,
No,
well,
no. When he was in college, he played left tackle.
yeah,
Every
and he
time
came
that
in
he,
his first year. He came here. He played left tackle, and we
yeah,
slid him into the guard position.
to guard
And with
that,
yeah,
yeah,
so
that's
But he's been doing it for it's been longer than a year. So that's why I'm saying it's no longer experimenting.
well,
No, it's
no.
all
What I mean by
experiment.
experimenting, I'm talking about you move
getting back into
a
comfortable. Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
move a right tackle to a left tackle who never played left tackle in college. You move a guard to a center.
No, I know what you're
So
saying, but
so
go ahead.
so here is the deal. Now, man, dude, Tyler, something about this left tackle position, man. Tyler Guyton is repeating Tyron Smith, man. Dude cannot stay on the field. Now they're talking about that it's a possibility that they might be moving Tyler Guyton back to right tackle, man. I mean, dude, if we're gonna, I said this when we drafted him, man, and I don't know who came up with the idea. Now I'm gonna tell you what. What's his name? What's his name? He's on 105.3 The Fan. What's his name?
Brian Brothers.
Brian Broadus. He said the problem with our drafting is he said there's too many people talking. There's too many
Exactly.
people in the draft room. He said he has all the faith in the world with Will Clay,
Will McClay.
Will McClay. He said, but it's just too many voices. When you got Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, the brother, the other son, then you got the coaches. He said it's too many people, too many names in the room. And I think that could be a possibility of what the problem is. But so again, when we thought about bringing Tyler Guyton in, I said that this was going to be a hard transition, football junkie, trying to move him from right to left. The left is the toughest side to play. That's the blind side. And people say, oh, it's not that hard. Dude, the technique, the steps, the hand placements, everything, it's totally different playing the left side. It is. So
And
here we are. We haven't got any production out of Tyler Guyton, football junkie.
say this project type of stuff that's going on is like going to the casino and playing Russian roulette or some stuff. I mean, you just rolling the dice
Take
and
your
hope you
chance.
hit. Yeah, you playing shoots and ladders with players, with people, with bodies. You playing shoots and ladders with it don't work like that. Because the thing about it is while you're up here experimenting and bouncing folks around, where's the continuity at? Where's the chemistry? They got to work as a unit. They got to learn their plays. Not only learn their plays, they got to understand the defensive scheme that is they're going up against. And then they also got to get used to each other's strengths and weaknesses. I
Okay, you're
mean,
right.
you can't shuffleboard people around like that because there's no consistency whatsoever.
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
agree
to
with
me like the team doesn't even like they're not even watching film or I don't know. It just
Like
feels
that.
like
They
they're
play
not.
like
Well,
that.
yeah. But it's you're talking about the scouting, and I keep saying the scouting team or whoever's scouting the our opponents is not doing a very good job because like I mean when we played Minnesota, it like I like deer eyes in the headlights or something, because they just didn't know what a zero blitz was and we couldn't adjust to it. But
My question is,
mhm.
was it the GM who brought in the coaching staff, or did GM let Shouty pick his coaching staff?
Now you know
No,
he didn't let him pick his coaching
no,
staff.
I'm no, I'm just saying that's the. I mean, there's the problem right there.
yeah,
If let's say G Hampton, I hire you to be the head coach, and you got Junkie as the offense coordinator and Cleveland defense coordinator, you
yeah,
gonna pick your own people. You gonna
yeah,
my job is to sit back and let you do it. I provide
Well,
the
yeah.
material for you to cook right.
Okay, but the
Problem
thing
is, problem is you have Jerry Jones got his little fingers in every part of this organization, and it's not working. Matter of fact,
that goes back to like the coach. He doesn't have any, like he has,
He
like
has no say so.
he has no balls, because if that was Jimmy Johnson, he would be saying to Jerry, I'm picking who I want. So basically he is continuing to get coaches that are yes people, so they don't have, and that's what he wants. He doesn't want anybody to be able to come in and say, no, I don't want you to pick my people, I'm going to pick my people. Because my thing is, if that was the case, then, but does Shot even know who to pick himself though? Seriously, is he experienced to know that the people that I have working, that are working with me, are not who needs to be working with me? Because he's kind of wet behind the ears himself.
He is. I mean, this is his first audition, and
he's
he's
serious. You laughing? I mean,
and
he
he,
really
you
he's
know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, he's been around the NFL for 20 plus years, and
okay.
you
25.
can't tell me that nobody can hire him as a head coach.
Okay,
Hey,
but
that's
that's
exactly. He's not wet behind the ears. That dude is not wet behind the ears, none whatsoever. Because you got guys. Let's look at the LA Rams head coach. Let's look at the 49ers head coach.
yeah,
We can even throw let's even throw Denver Broncos head coach in there for a prime
Chicago Bears.
example. Okay. Chicago Bears head coach. Minnesota's head coach. Detroit Lions head coach. These guys, excluding Sean Payton, these guys are relatively head coaches for the last four, one, anywhere from 1 to 5 years,
Yeah,
give or take, maybe 8. I'm gonna say 1 to 8 years with the Rams coach, 1 to 8 years, and these guys haven't been in the NFL as assistant coaches that
as
long.
long as
Uh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see,
but
this is
even
the
though
thing, though.
even though the Miami Dolphins head coach, San Francisco's head coach, Green Bay's head coach all grew up under the tutelage of uh Shanahan,
Yeah,
but look at how savvy these young guys is compared to this dude that's been in the coaching ranks for 25 years.
okay.
Look
I
how
don't
see, let
mean
me.
wet
savvy.
behind the ears in that sense. I meant, but he doesn't know what he's doing. That's
No,
what I
no,
meant.
no. Let me say this here. I think Shotty knows what he's doing, but he needs to either focus on being off. I think he got some good plays that he calls, but he cannot be a head coach and an offensive coordinator. That's what's hindering him because there's
Managing
nobody
the game.
managing, nobody's managing the game when his face is in the playbook like so. So we went with 29 seconds left in the game. We had all 3 timeouts. What the crap? Those are crucial when we should have been using those timeout to, especially to adjust our defense. Our defense was trash. But again, there go Leo Degree. Boy, Leo, boy, you gave him hell last night, bro. Give it up for Leo. I was on there with you last night, brother. I saw you last night. But anyway, give it up, Leo. But I think that's his biggest issue is he's trying to be an offensive coordinator. And he's trying to be. See, we saw this with Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips is a great defensive coordinator until you gave him that head coaching job and trying to run the defense or whatever. It just didn't jive together. And that's what's hurting. That's what's hurting Shotty. I think Shotty needs to either hand over that playbook to Clayton Adams and let him do the play calling while he managed the game, or he gets up in the booth and let somebody else stand on the sideline. But I think he got enough going on, but he just can't focus like he needs to in order to you know go forward in the second half. Because again, we have seen the second game that where we weren't able to score any points, couldn't find the end zone in the second half. So, which is not good. So I don't know. It's one of those deals, man. You're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. But all I know is we're deja vu. We're gonna get into more of this, but I want to get into some news you can use real quick before because this I wanted to make sure we got this out. This is reported by Dallas Cowboy on SI. Cheap shot on Cowboys Ryan Flanoy triggers suspension for Chargers linebacker. I mean, that was a dirty shot, bro. I mean, if y'all didn't see it, it was terrible. It was bad. I mean, straight helmet to helmet.
I
Rising
saw
Dallas
it.
Cowboy. Yeah, that rising Dallas Cowboy wide receiver Ryan Flanoy may have seen his breakout 2025 campaign come to an early end after suffering an injury against Los Angeles Chargers in Week 16. Flournoy took a legal hit from the Chargers linebacker Denzel Perryman and did not return to the game. On Monday, it was announced that Perryman has been suspended for 2 games by the NFL for repeated violation for playing rules intended to protect the health and safety of players. The suspension would knock the 33-year-old Perryman out of action for the Chargers for the final 2 games of the season. So you did see that Cowboys champ? It was
Oh
bad.
yeah. I mean, it was a dirty hit, man. He was already on the ground. Only thing the guy had to do is touch him. But no, he won't leave with his helmet.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. So
Mm-hmm.
he will be suspended. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but so yeah, that's what's going on. So Flournoy is doing damn good, man. I've always liked Flournoy. He's making strides, with this team, making a damn good number 3 receiver. But here's some more news. I got a report. This was reported by the Cowboys Net. It says, congratulations to Dallas Cowboy wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. Give it up. For surpassing 1,000 receiving yards on the season. Lamb joins Michael Irvin 1991 to 1995 as the only 2 players in the franchise history with 1,000 receiving yards in 5 consecutive seasons. Give it up one more time for CeeDee Lamb. So with that being said, what's the problem? You got two 1,000-yard receivers, 1,000-yard running back, and a $60 million man, and we can't get a win. Somebody help me understand. I'm sorry, I'm lost. So I'm
can't
lost.
Get a win if you can't stop the defense. If your defense can't stop the offensive team, I mean, what are you gonna? I mean, we got to be able to stop the other team, and we're not doing it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So let's get into the shared screen that we got here, guys. Let's look at the stats. Let's get into the stats. As we can see, final score 34-17. All right. Let's look at the box score. First quarter, we both scored 7. We were handling business. We was battling with those guys. I know it, Leo. So yeah, but I'm gonna get somewhere, Leo. I want you to see this. And I know we said that the defense is, trash, in which they are. But as you noticed again, 7-7 the first quarter, 14-10 in the second quarter. Chargers 3 points, Cowboys 0. Fourth quarter, Chargers 10 points, Cowboys 0. Now again, guys, y'all got to help me understand. You got 2,000-yard receivers out there, 1,000-yard running back, and a $60 million quarterback, and we can't find the end zone for the second week. We can't find the end zone. We didn't get in field goal range.
I'll put it to you like this, G. I don't mean to cut you off. I'll put it to you like this. This is why I say Shotty ain't shit. He ain't shit. Just plain and simple. He don't know what the hell he's doing. Simple because how in the hell you cannot stew throughout the week or several weeks ago, you cannot stew or hardly go to sleep thinking about, I have to make sure I put a dynamic offense on the field to be able to stop the attrition that we have on defense. We subpar on special teams and we hella garbage on defense, but we have one of the top 3 offenses in the league. I could either pace the game or I could just sprint car the game. I have a choice. I could pace the game or I could sprint race a game. It's at my hands. It's in my hands, right? I got all the bells and whistles that I need to make sure that I do what I need to do offensively. I got a juggernaut type of offense. Nobody really has to do what I have. So let me go out here and either pick a team apart or sprint relay this team. Whatever I choose to do, I can do it. It's up to them to be able to stop this. Oh, now he wants to get into a mental mode of people want a zero blitz. Just do what they want to do defensively to my offense all of a sudden at the latter quarter of the season. Why all of a sudden in the latter quarter of the season, the offense is stalling like it's stalling? Because he done lost his brains on what to do.
Damn. No adjustment. Go back. Pull that way. Poor Wavy Hink. Poor Wavy Hink. Let's get into some of these comments. And I agree with you, football John. Wavy Hink said, let's just tell the truth. This team is trash. Get
It's the coaching, man. It's the
average
coaching.
video game player. He said the whole coaching staff is ice.
Exactly. It's the coaching. Coaching. The
Wavy Hink
coaching
said,
is the culture.
Wavy Hink said, how are we the only team in the conference who can make a tighter game at least? And you know what? In our division, it sucks. We just gave the division to the Eagles. We just say here, I mean, the Giants suck. The Commanders suck. We suck. Eagles suck. And we can't even do. AJ said they possess the ball. The majority of the second half can score if the defense is allowing 16 play drives.
16 play drive. That's how they get at your defense right there.
We was doing it. We was doing it too the first half. We was doing the same thing. It was about because basically their defense couldn't stop our offense the first half. We saw that. So what happened? Nothing changed. It was the same thing. Their offense was scoring on our defense. Our offense was scoring on their defense. What happened in the second half, AJ, to where we were not able to continue to do what we were doing in the first half? Just like last week. Last week, we did the same thing. We scored the first two quarters, and we didn't score. Couldn't find the end zone the second half. So we got problems. We definitely got problems.
Yeah, no problem. Jerry, keep on getting these good old boys.
I don't know. Yeah, we talk about the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Coaching staff, yeah. Anybody who associated with the Cowboys, whether they're terrible or not, Jerry gonna bring them in. And then I'm gonna say this real quick. Remember when Jerry was supposedly battling with cancer?
Yeah.
Okay. From 21-23. That was the Stephen McCarthy Wilbur Clay show. When 24 came around, that's all Jerry. At 83 years old. 83 years old.
2024.
24. Okay. 83 years old. Cowboys have the oldest general manager who can't fire himself. Nobody can name not one NFL or NBA or any type of sports who has an 83-year-old general manager.
Well, wait a minute. I'm glad you said that, though. I'm glad you said that, Cowboy Champ, because it was reported that he admitted that a lot of this was his fault. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I heard.
But he said that all the time. He said it back in 96, 98, 2012, 2015. He said it all the time.
Okay, I have to put two comments up here because I truly believe these two comments. I really, truly believe in these two comments. They're both from Wavy Hink. One says,
bring them up. We always got an excuse. Coaching players, play calling. There's always an excuse with this team. Tired of it. Wavy, give it up, Wavy. That's my guy.
And then this is a really good one. This one right here. Look at this one.
Watch next year. The defense is going to be tight. Then the offense ain't going to be able to score.
I said,
you know why they want
that if the offense is good, then the defense sucks, and if the defense sucks, then the offense is good. It's like we can't, for whatever reason, they cannot both be good at the same time. I'm not understanding that.
So the question with that then, so what are we going to do with George Pickens? I want everybody I want everybody in the comments. What are we going to do with George Pickens? Cowboys champ, what are you going to do with George Pickens? I mean, he's another 1,000-yard receiver. What are you going to do with him? Are you going to?
What you mean? What are we going to do with him? Well, we better keep him.
Well,
you know what? You know what?
His slowfulness and his laziness.
I would franchise him 1 year, but the problem is with that, it's not George Pickens himself, but the Cowboys. There are $74 million over the salary cap right now.
So
And
what are you going to do?
Somebody else said the same thing. They said franchise tag him.
yeah, I franchise them, but man, you can't sign everybody because Cowboys for some strange reason they really screwed up. No, the signing players, and majority of players that got signed they injured.
What you, what you got for about? What you
But
got for about?
I said franchise them.
What you got for about, Junkie? Study long, study wrong, brother. What you got?
I might be studying right, dealing with the Cowboys.
So what do you think about George Pickens? What you gonna do with him?
Trade.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, but
Trade.
you said trade him, but okay, so this is my point. Every time we have good players, they trade them or they let them go, and then we get somebody else who they say, oh, he's going to be better, and then they're not, and then we're back almost at ground zero.
Okay, make a choice. Chief CD or trade George Pickens. Trade George. You need to trade one of them. You need to trade one of them.
You said
Either
trade
CD or
one.
George. Trade one of them. Trade one of them.
Well,
I agree. I kind of agree with that.
It's time.
And you say trade him or CD.
It's time to implode that fucking team.
what
You
you gonna
did it
get?
at the beginning. You did it at the beginning of the season partially. Go ahead and complete it. Go ahead. Finish what you're doing. Go ahead and rebuild. If
Okay,
you're gonna rebuild right. Don't do it during the season. Start from the beginning of the season before the draft. Go ahead and implode it. You already go ahead. With this draft pick,
What you mean implode? You got 2,000-yard receivers and 1,000-yard running back. And you talking about blow it up?
yeah, that's trade value.
No.
That's trade value.
No.
And I hear what you're saying.
That's trade value.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking
gonna
business
get?
ethics. Let's go business ethics then. Let's go business ethics.
What are you gonna go get for these 1,000-yard players? What are you gonna get for them?
You not
Somebody else to prove themselves. When these guys improve, they are
Cowboys have a money problem.
yeah.
okay, but
They're not going to be able to do nothing. Period.
I'm
Nothing.
like this person. They have Jack and CD. No. But you're saying but this is the thing.
Cowboys got a money.
The players that
we're not going to win if we can't build.
Okay,
we're not going to win if we can't spend.
Jack and CD restructure their contracts and keep George Pickens. I don't say get rid of.
It's not going to restructure nothing, and Jerry's not going to restructure for Dak. Sorry, it's not happening. If it was going to happen, it'd have been done happen.
If Jerry wants to win, he might have to consider it.
Jerry's not.
Jerry don't want to win.
Dak is going to be worth $74 million next year.
Okay.
Yep.
This is what Wavy Hink says.
Hey, Wavy Hink said, "F that cap, get this team right." The Rams did it. That's right. Sometimes you got to go all in because really and truly, Wavy Hink
blow it up.
This
you have to blow it up. This team, the way this team is structured now, we remember that movie Get Out? Cowboys are in that sunken place.
We are still playing. We're still paying Martin.
Okay,
salary cap,
we're still paying Zach Martin.
Okay, I understand what y'all are saying,
man.
But listen,
we're generous like
dead money.
We cannot just get rid of everybody because my thing is Jerry and them don't
Who
know
do
how
we
to
have?
build a team.
Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have?
What do you mean?
Like
outside of what's on offense, who do we have? Who do we have?
Well,
2,000-yard rush.
They say just need to redo the whole defense because that's what
we got a technically we got a quarterback that don't know how to lead, just know how to throw a football.
Wait a minute.
But we know we're not getting rid of Dak, so I don't even bring Dak up. We're not getting rid of him.
Dak trash.
Dak is trash.
Dak trash. He does not know how to lead, Fleabug. He don't know how to lead.
You ain't telling me nothing.
Okay. If Dak knew how to lead, I'm gonna tell you something, Fleabug.
You know I'm not a Dak fan.
If Dak knew how to lead, he knew how to keep them dudes at wide receiver.
They never signed him when they redid his contract. They should have let him go then. They should have signed him for 1 year, 1 freaking year.
And that right there goes back to Jerry Jones.
So
2 years, 60
you
million
ain't got to
coming.
say nothing to me about that because I've been saying let that go a long time ago. People hate me on
Hey, I'm
Reese, who
with
you
you.
talking about?
I'm with you. I ain't never
60
been a
million.
Dak fan neither.
and I'm being serious.
And he
He was
worked.
doing okay at the
It's
beginning of this season, and I was actually happy. I wasn't jumping on the bandwagon, but I was happy because he was actually playing kind of good. But I've always said it, and I'll continue to say it. He is not consistent at all, at all, at all.
No.
Well, we. So personally, man, I got to keep GP because they
Everybody's
double
saying
team
that.
they double team GP more than they double team CD. That
CD,
right
yeah,
there tells me that he's a bigger threat than CD.
yeah,
We
he
saw
has
that
so
the
much
last
okay.
range.
Okay. My question is, how deep is GP route running tree? The
don't
Deep.
more,
matter, bro. He got over 1,000 yards. He got over 1,000 yards. I don't give a shit if he could just run a darn slant. If he get 1,000 yards, that's fine. I don't give a shit if he can only got three a slant and a vertical. If he's getting 1,000 yards, and we just saw what he did yesterday, dude, it's nothing less. So, are you willing, Cowboy Champ? Are you willing to say you would get rid of GP and keep Flanoy?
Exactly. Like he said, Dak is
yeah,
the
man. You know
issue.
what? You know what?
No, it's unproven.
I agree with
He's
football
unproven.
junkie. Ain't nobody on this team is not worthy of keeping. This team haven't done nothing.
That's a lie.
Everybody.
That's a
No,
lie.
no, 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 no. Let's hold up,
That's a
hold up before
lie.
y'all start attacking me.
That's a
Everybody,
lie.
everybody on this team is not trade. It's not worth not being
Trade
traded.
exclusive.
This team need a hard rebuild.
A hard
And
Come here.
reset.
Matter of fact, wait a minute, hold up. One question. One question. What is the Cowboy? What's their identity? That's the question.
They don't have an
that's the name
identity.
of the show. That's the name of the show.
Okay.
Identity
Now
crisis.
the only thing I have to say about that is you cannot if it was another team, I can say start with a hard rebuild. But no, the Cowboys cannot afford to do that because they
Why?
never get because they don't know how to draft. What you mean why?
But
They don't
but you
fucking
know
know how
what?
to draft.
Okay.
That's exactly
Let me
why,
ask
because they
you
don't
this.
know how to fucking draft. Now you
They
can see
don't know
that
how to
you're
draft.
making me cuss because y'all know if they try to do a hard rebuild, they're gonna do worse than what we already
Yeah,
got.
It's
well
gonna
you
be
can't
worse
you
anyway.
can't
Yeah, I
do
said the way
No,
they
you
stay the way they are
well
right now.
are you gonna mess with? Okay, have you heard the old adage? What is it? Don't break something that's
don't fix
don't.
what's not broken.
It's
Yes, you
broken.
cannot
But you
It's
know
do
what?
that.
broken though.
But be honest,
It's
ain't nothing to
broken
fix.
though.
Everything broken on this team.
No,
It's broken.
it's not broke on this team. The
It's
defense is
broke
broke right
though.
now.
It's
So
The
broke.
so
offense,
so
no.
so
The offense is
basically,
broke because we have a horrible quarterback, but our running backs are not. They do not need to be. They don't need to get rid of George Pickens point blank. Period. They don't.
But George
They
Pickens
don't.
just one play. There's just one person. You still got to fix the offensive line. It's not where it should be. The running game is not where it should be. 'Cause you know why? The coaching staff is not even running the running backs that we got. We don't know if Blue, Marfa, or
Hey,
anybody else is good.
hey,
Because
well
they
see,
pass
I'm
all the
not
damn
think
time
I'm not
because of
talking.
fucking that. Sorry. Have a that.
See, when you get to talking, you get upset because that's me. Y'all cannot.
Hey,
No.
I'm
hey,
saying
I'm not talking
everything
out of
is
anger.
top number 4. And I'm sick of number 4. I said, send that on the bench, draft a. You know what? Matter of fact, they did Milton wrong yesterday. Put him out there and throwing long passes. I would have set that down a long time ago. The team ain't going nowhere.
well that's what I said. I did say that to Cowboys champ. I said, what are we playing for? Pride, dude. We're not going to win anything. And
We
I
ain't
said
playing for
if
nothing.
I said, what happened if we lose against the Chargers, which we did? So why are we even putting your story? You got a $74 million man that's going to be out there next year, and you're going to risk getting him hurt. You're going to risk getting seated. Pull them out. Evaluate these young guys and just let them play.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand people saying, well, they built for this. This is what they signed up for. But why risk getting somebody? Well, look at Flanoy. Flanoy's done, and hopefully it's not nothing serious. Hopefully he'll come back and it's not an ongoing thing with this concussion. But what are we
No, they
playing
said
for?
it's a knee. I heard a
See, I'm
report it was
talking
his knee.
about. See what I'm talking about?
Say, one of the persons said that that those pieces can't work together. It's like the Eagles when they had the super team. Those pieces can work together. You just got to have the right catalyst at quarterback. That's
Well,
not
not,
gonna
not,
Don't
that's
have
not
that.
gonna play.
but,
He's
but
gonna
listen,
ignore the
guys.
noise and just made to
But
spread the ball.
the offense hasn't been that bad. We've been
It
putting
has.
up
I just
points.
said that. I
We
just said that. So why are you going to start over and do a hard? Like the offense is really
it's
not.
so
They're not. Like
so
I'm
why
sorry.
can't we focus on this defense? Because again, we brought
That's
Everflus in,
what
and
I
see, this
said.
is what Jerry does all the time. Jerry does this all the time. He just goes and gets somebody that he can get cheap and that he knows, and just hey, I offer him a job. It's like going to get somebody, hey, wash my car for $10 or something like that. But again, you brought in Everflus, but you got players that doesn't fit his scheme. These players that not fit his scheme. These are cornerback. These are what's his name? Dan Quinn guys. He brought in man-to-man cornerbacks. Eberflus wants them to play zone. Okay, all that stuff he's trying to do does not work. So if we can at least get an average defense that can make a few stops, I believe that then you get a little bit more balance because this offense has not been playing bad. This is probably the best we've
I'm,
seen this offense play, to be honest with you. I just we're
with you.
struggling
I,
now, but to me, I think that this offense been playing good. We got to get into some comments. I got a
okay.
bunch of comments, Fleebo. Bring up some comments, see what they talking about, Rick. What you got for about Jungle while we bring these comments up?
I'll be honest with you. This is the real thing right here. Don't nobody that is true blue blooded coaches want to coach for the Cowboys because of Jerry Jones.
Yeah, that's
That's the
true.
problem.
It is true. I agree with that.
That's the problem. That's the main
That's the
problem.
real problem.
That's the problem.
Real because they know that Jerry is not going to allow them to
Yeah,
coach the
Fleebo.
football team and have control of the football
Okay,
team.
you know what kills me about that is that people that now that I'm sorry. What is he gonna do? Okay, because Jerry Jones has not just fired anybody in the middle of a season. So let's get that
He
understood.
never will.
So this is my coach. This is my thing. So if you really truly know how to coach, really truly know how to coach, and you get down there and you
Yeah,
start doing what you know needs to be done, what the hell is he gonna do? He's gonna get mad.
I'm,
But
I'm,
if you're winning, if you're coaching, doing what you're supposed to be doing, coaching and winning, he's not gonna
yeah,
fire you. So that's
but
my
the,
yeah.
the thing, Flea Bud,
just saying nobody wants to come. It just takes one person with some balls to come in there and take over. And my thing is,
It's not gonna
if
happen.
y'all think he's not such a bad
But
coach,
it's not going to happen because Jerry is the GM.
Yeah,
it
and
has.
I
Jerry,
I
mean,
well,
don't.
right. You know what? Here's the problem right now, and which we always knew this, but Shotty said it himself. He said, "Well, when we go over our plays and go over the game plan, I go through my coaches and I go through Jerry and I go through Steve.
go through
So
Jerry Stephen for what?
again,
That's how my
what
whole
they
point.
they are sitting in the coaching meeting.
And
Did you see him up in the press box? Hold on. Did you see him up in the press box? Stephen had a laptop. Jerry had papers as if they was up in the press box coaching. Y'all didn't see that? Jerry
okay,
had
that's
a
all fine and dandy. But
paper sitting here,
what is he
and
gonna do? Is he
Stephen
gonna come down in the middle of
had
the
a
game?
laptop. Do
Okay,
what?
but that's all fine and dandy, Gary. But my thing is, if you're down there coaching, what is he gonna do from the press box? That if you're down there and if you know that what's happening on that field is not right, and you know something that plays that are better, go ahead and call him. If it's gonna win the game, what is he gonna do? He's gonna be mad for a minute, but if
Jerry
you end
is
up
your
winning in the end, what is
if
he
your
gonna
boss
do?
if your boss tell you do not take those calls from these certain people on your, you better not take those calls. So I'm telling Jerry's sitting down and probably Shotty said, well, we're gonna probably throw this in there. And Jerry said, what we're gonna throw that in there for? Why don't we just keep it like so? Their hands are tied.
He
Long as your
dictating the
GM
play sheet.
owner and your vice president is sitting in the coaches meeting, their hands are tied. What you got? What you got?
And,
What you got?
and I got one more. And we have a 60/$34 million quarterback that does not change the plays. He has the ability to audible the plays, but he don't do it. And that's
Well,
He
another
does
problem.
change the
hey,
plays,
we
man.
saw, we saw a lot of that. We saw a lot of that against the zero blitz. They just didn't work, man. But I think he does. But see, and just like Wavy Hink
I,
said, let's get into something. I want to get these guys in real quick because they got a lot of comments. I want to I do not want to overlook them. So Waving Hink said a rebuild start all the way over is crazy. You know how long that would take? That could take years before we even get there, get where we are now. And I understand that because until we bring in another quarterback, they're not going to just rebuild around that. They're going to try to keep adding pieces. Uh, that's okay. Then Uncensored Cowboy, what's up, Uncensored Cowboy? 4 times we scored 0 points in the second half. And one game we didn't score in the first half. There are issues with this team. The Kickers has masked the real problems. Yeah, this offense doesn't score TDs. So we can blame the defense, but at the same time, the offense, the problem is because your offensive coordinator, head coach, no one's managing the game to where now he can't see the field because he has his nose so far in the playbook to where he can't look up and be a situational coach. He can't be situational when his nose is in the playbook. Who's watching the game? Said,
he can't actually do his job like he's supposed to because Jerry Jones them got their rope around his neck.
Okay, now this is somebody I think talking about what happened to Flournoy, I believe.
It's just a sprain. He was interviewed and said, but see, why even risk that? What are we playing for? Oh. Let's evaluate and see what Louis Vuitton can do. Let's see what what's that boy name? What's his name? The running back.
Blue. Yeah.
Let's see what him and his Louis Vuitton cleats can do. Let's look at some of these other guys. Let's put Shamar James back in the game. See if just Shamar James is going to be your start. Let Louis Fowl put him back in the game. What are we playing for? Why are you going to risk getting these starters hurt?
Well, Jerry said we play to win the game.
Come on, Fleetwood, bring some more. What you got?
No, these are other ones that are talking about the game right now.
Okay.
A lot of these are talking about the game, and I'm not pulling those up. But there's one that says this one right here.
Flo needs to play if he's healthy. Yeah, he's a wide receiver 3, but I don't know. Cowboys champ think he could probably be a wide receiver 2.
Yeah.
He's quiet. He's quiet.
So you think he can replace Pickens?
Nah. He don't have that type
because
of
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna allow see what happens if we lose Pickens. All they're gonna do is they're gonna roll that high cover back over on CD like we experienced last year, and then you take CD out the game. So now, yeah, we'll get Flournoy a couple of, but he cannot do what Pickens do. We saw what Pickens does.
Well, they can't. You know what? But the Cowboys are the Cincinnati Bengals right now. You got all your money on your 2 wide receivers and your quarterback, and you got a makeshift offensive line, and your defense can't stop nobody. That's who the Cowboys are.
So I guess the question needs to be asked then, guys and ladies. I guess we all can say that the Cowboys are their own worst enemy.
They are.
Yeah.
They're their own worst enemy. They are like a virus inside that is eating from inside and just eat. It's flesh eating, man. It just it's self-inflicted wounds. These are all self-inflicted wounds. You do not have a 2,000-yard receivers, 1,000-yard running back, a $60 million quarterback, and you got a decent ass tight end, and your front line is not that much of track. But I'm gonna tell you something, though. I'm gonna talk about this. Hunter Lukey. I got a new position for you. Ass back. That's your new position. Ass back. Get your ass back because, dude, it was 4th and inch. And I'm not going to put all that on Hunter Lukey because if it was only 4th and inches, Dak take the ball and just lean forward.
Now somebody else said something good. That's another penalties, thing.
Let me pull up these penalties. Let's see what it was.
That's go to coaching again.
Yeah, that's fundamental.
Let's get into this real quick.
Yep. It's Cowboy culture.
Dude, we only had 91 yards rushing. Total 340 yards today, 452.
But
go to the attempts. How many attempts Cowboys pass versus running?
3rd down efficient, 4 for 9. Lord mercy.
This is the thing,
Fourth
though,
down
man. They need
efficiency.
to have
Fourth down
somebody to
efficiency.
come in.
Fourth down efficiency. One of three. Sacks allowed 1. Penalties 5 for 40. Not that bad. Not that bad. 1 fumble lost.
It wasn't
Red zone
bad this
attempt.
game, but
1 for 3,
it's
y'all.
gonna be worse than that.
1 for 3. Is that right? 1 for 3?
Yeah, 1 for 3. Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Hmm.
Soft
1
team.
for 3. Unbelievable.
Hmm.
There's a question that since the Cowboy has.
What more does the offense need to score TDs against the top level defense? We beat one team with winning records all year. Yeah, I mean it's nothing to write home about. I totally agree with you, Sister Cowboy. I mean, it's just well, again, man. I think a lot has to do with this is the coaching and not being able to be a situational coach. Neither one of these guys are situational coaches. Football, Jack. To me, that's what I'm thinking. They're not. I mean, we start off good. How can you play one half and not play the second half? I just don't get it. That's what halftime is about making adjustments. And like somebody said earlier, the Chargers defense made adjustments and shut us down the whole second half. We didn't do absolutely nothing.
Because that goes to the when they went in at halftime. What did the coach say? He must have didn't say nothing because they came out and didn't do anything. So he must have didn't get in their behinds about it.
This the last topic. This I want to lose it. So here we go, y'all. You know I'm gonna bring it up, and I want these comments. I want to see what people. I'm not sold on Shotty. I want
exactly. Exactly.
But you know what? We could have got Ben Johnson. Look at Ben Johnson. Ben
Yeah,
Johnson
we could have.
We could have got what's his name? From the Patriots.
We know he's talking about came from Tennessee.
Yeah.
He used to play for the Patriots. I know you're talking about.
We could have got. I can't think of his name. But here's the question, guys. When we talk back to this defense, it's going to be the last topic. We got 3 for 1. Vrabel. That's his name. Vrabel. We got 3 for 1, guys. We got a discount. They got a discount, or we got a discount. We got 3 for 1. And what I mean by that, we got 3 defensive linemen for 1. And all I know is that one defensive lineman could get 12 sacks in one season. Say what you want, say what you may. We have not got any sacks. So not only that, with our backs back in on our secondary, but when your front 4 cannot get 1 sack, you go with a 5-down lineman and you still can't get to the quarterback. Somebody help me understand it, because I'm lost. I'm totally lost because we got 3 defensive players for 1. We got KC, we got Q, and we got Clowney.
I'm gonna tell you what it is right here.
Football junkie, they don't even have to scheme for neither one of those guys.
Exactly. Don't have to. That's exactly what the problem is. It's the coaching and the schematics of the game. His thinking, his philosophy is dumpster juice.
What the comments? I want to know what the comments got to say about that.
It's
3 for 1. Yeah. Well, you can. What do you mean, Uncensored Cowboy? We got Osa Odigizua. What you mean?
Yep.
No, that's corner boy. That also that's 1 sack asshole. That's corner boy.
Yeah, Osa. Yeah. I would have went back.
Yeah. Ryan Day wouldn't want to deal with the Cowboys.
So again, 3 for 1, man. People could say they only gamble is on the defense. Offense played well. The offense played okay, Wavy. We did not score. We didn't get in field goal range second half. I can't say they played okay. They jumped out there. We only got 1 touchdown. Yeah, Osa's ass. We shouldn't have gave Osa another contract. I would have let him walk. But see, this is what Jerry does. He just go pay folks.
Jerry's fault.
Why do we go pay Jake Ferguson? Why do we pay Jake Ferguson? Why? We didn't even have to. He did that to say, "Oh, we freed up money when we got rid of Michael."
That was the blow at Michael.
That was
That was
just
stupid.
okay. I'm not even gonna comment on this because I'm not because I'm totally.
Now you might as well. Three,
Might well, Flea
Fleetwood,
Bug. Go on.
three
Come
to
on.
one.
Talk to us,
Three
Flea
to one.
Bug.
And
Talk
they
to
don't
us.
even
I
they
mean,
don't
why? Because I felt like they should have just paid Micah. I'm sorry. I just felt like they
Yes.
should have paid him.
you
I
might as
stick to
well.
that. I
At
stick
this point,
to
yeah.
that.
You
At this
know
I
what?
point,
never
You know,
way. Some of the people on our panel way from that, and a lot of people were saying Micah wasn't this and Micah wasn't that. I'm sticking to Mike. They should have paid him. Point blank.
I
according
still say pay them, don't pay
according
them.
to the
Defense still gonna
analytics,
be
And
the
I'm going to
same.
say this too.
according,
The reason they
according to the
top
analytics,
is because Micah's not here. I don't care what nobody.
according according to the analytics, from what they was talking about pre Michael's injury, they said that Michael Parsons is has a 16% pass rushing ratio, and he led the league in pass rushing quarterback pressure. He led
Unbelievable.
the league. He was 16% of the pass rushing for the Green Bay Packers, and he led the league in pass rushing
Yeah.
I
Pressure.
said they
Yeah.
should
pressure.
have just paid him. It was Jerry's pride. He did not. He
It
wanted
was.
to make it seem like I've always gotten people to sign with me before without talking to their agents, and he wanted to try to make an example, and he's not going to admit that he made a mistake. Of course not, but it bit him in his
Well,
ass. Is what it did.
let's go back to Dez. What you think? What happened to Dez? Because Dez bucked up to him and didn't bow down to him, got rid of Dez. What happened to Amari Cooper? Same thing with Amari Cooper.
Same thing.
Same thing with
Mm-hmm.
Michael.
Every time we
Everybody
lose
talking about
players like that,
Michael's antics on the sideline. What man? This man, come on, man. The man said I didn't need all the money, but then you sit there and like watch Max Crosby get paid. You watch and see Myles Garrett get paid. So he said, well, okay, hold up now. You don't want to pay me, so now what? So you're talking about the antics. Now you're getting ready to see, you're going to see Trayvon Diggs gone next. Because you know what? Jerry Jones is an old man, and he's a very emotional man at this time. So when he gets emotional, and the things don't go his way, he gets
because
rid of
ain't
him. So that's
nothing
okay.
wrong with Trayvon Diggs. I'm sorry. He's just not playing because his best friend is gone. I'm sorry. And I'm
Well,
going to stick to
I
that.
wouldn't want to play with this ass defense either. I wouldn't want to let me go. I'm not coming back to that. Let me get up out of here. Let me go. I'm getting up out of here.
And then watch when he goes somewhere else, his ass is going to shine.
Look at Nashawn Wright leading the league. Nashawn Wright is leading the league over at the Chicago Bears in interceptions. Every time somebody leave here, that's when they get a Super Bowl. We saw DeMarcus Ware. He left. He had to leave the Cowboys to get a Super Bowl. Boss man Pat, Mr. Drive by himself, went to Kansas City and got a Super Bowl.
Got a Super Bowl. Yeah.
And I'm sure some others. Okay, let's get into some of these comments and we're gonna go ahead and end it. What we got? Yeah, Osa, Ferg, Turpin, and Bland got Micah's money. Turpin. Osa. See all those now. I kind of going along with Bland because Bland did stood out 1 year, but Osa, Ferg, and Taper, man, listen. What have they done for us lately? Agile. The front office always looking to go back. Oh, shoot. Front office always looking for a discount. Discounts, listen. I like thrifty stuff at times, but if I want it to last, you got to spend some money, man.
Got to spend that scratch.
What's the next one?
We are spending money. We're spending it on people that ain't even playing for us anymore.
That part.
What was the other one you had?
Upside down spending.
Parson leads the league in pressures, but Mal had double the sacks on less pressure. That's an overrated stat. What about pressures that is still a completed pass? You got to well, now, yeah. Again, man.
It's not
here's the. I understand what Unsister's saying, but at the same time, dude, when you got what was his name, Jordan from the Eagles, when he was asked, so how you feel about Michael not being in your division? He said, relieved. Jordan tackle. He said, I'm relieved. So when I turn around from the huddle, I don't have to look around to see where he is. You got the scheme. And I understand what you're saying. Miles is the number one guy. He's the number one. We're not saying Michael's number one, but he's in the top 5. But again, whenever you have to scheme for a player or put an extra tight end or running back over there, dude, that's problems. And right now, what we got on this front line, Man, look, I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him.
And then this is another thing. Uh, he needs to dive in. Besides looking at statistics and stuff like that, Miles Garrett is a bona fide defensive end. Michael
Yeah,
Parsons is
he
not.
really is. He really is. Yeah,
Miles
he is.
Garrett is a bona fide
Linebacker.
defensive end pass rusher. Michael Parsons is a linebacker
He's a linebacker.
projection. He's
That's
the
true.
projected player that we transformed him into that. We transformed him and made a we that was a project and
It really
it
was.
blossomed.
Somebody went down hurt, I believe.
It blossomed.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I don't believe in this. Okay, so this is I don't. What is his name? I don't agree with this,
Jabba
but
Bink.
what do y'all think?
Jaja Binks. If we would have paid Micah, teams would have been running. Well, see, this is the thing. Of course, because that's what they're going to do when you're scheming for them. But at the same time, this is where you have to make adjustments. You have to make adjustments. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, they like to run. Well, that's how you slow down. That's how you slow down the pass rush. We saw that against Miles Garrett. They do the same thing with Miles Garrett. They double team him. They run at him just to take him out the play. But now we're not asking Micah to stop the run. We want Micah to stop the pass.
Oh,
We're not looking for Micah to stop the run. We want Michael on them third down and longs and whatever. We want him to get whenever that man drives back to throw that ball. We want him in his face.
he ain't
What's
been on
another?
here all night, but check this one out.
Patrick Wright is in the house. Jerry has
Yeah,
effed up this team. For 3
for 3
years.
years.
Yeah, when we were 12-5 for 3 years, Jerry should have made well again. Yeah, it starts with Jerry. Now he's already admitted that a lot of this has to do with him, so we have to see what he does. Will he relinquish? Will he relinquish the general manager? But I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not going to do that. Somebody said, I think it was on Corners Live or some, I can remember. Somebody said, have anybody ever thought about why Jerry Jones pay all his players late? And they said it's because the money has to mature. Whoa, that's more of like a stocks and bonds type thing. You know, we can't pay him now. This money. I mean, that's the way the stocks work. I can't pay him because he does. He waits late. Just pay the man, but you wait till the 9th hour to pay somebody. And so the reason he can't give up the general manager's job because he got some finagling going on with that money. that's all I can think of.
I'm gonna throw this out there too. He said that he didn't know who Michael Parsons agent was, right?
Yeah.
One of the biggest, boldest, bald-faced lies he could ever tell because how did George Pickens get over there?
Yeah.
Same agent.
And that's the thing. He's going to have to deal with that same agent again after this season. So get ready. That's going to be something to see. Yeah. Here's one. Cam needs to come back playing. I don't know about that. I mean, if we're going to do a quarterback, go give me a first round draft pick quarterback, man. That's the thing we've been bringing. Here's the deal. We're going to break this down. Here's the deal. Ever since Jimmy has left, we have brought in these mediocre ass coaches. Okay.
Every last one.
That, we brought in all these mediocre ass quarterbacks. We haven't had a first round draft pick that has been successful since Troy Aikman. I mean, Jerry is still trying to do what Jimmy done, and dude, just 30 years later, you're not going to be able to do it. Bring in some guys that know what they're doing and allow these coaches to pick their own coaches. Because, see, when you pick a head coaches, that means you got different philosophies. So all of us could be coaches together, but Football Junkie, you might have a different type of coaching style versus what Fleabug does or what Cowboys channel. But I need all y'all to get on the same page with me. It doesn't work like that. So allow your head coach to bring in his coaching style. That's what I say.
Jerry Jones doesn't care about winning another Super Bowl. I keep telling y'all that too.
I believe Fleabug. I agree with you on that, Fleabug.
He doesn't.
He don't know how. He doesn't know how. He doesn't know how to win another Super Bowl.
He doesn't care.
Well, I don't think it does. That he doesn't care. He doesn't know how. He throws
He
money
has
around. We just saw Berg, Osa, and Turpin. Why would you pay those three guys? Why would you
He
even go
doesn't
pay those?
care.
He doesn't care. I mean, you keep saying he does. He doesn't.
He,
This man. What do you say,
fooling his
Gary? You say
money.
this all the time. This is a businessman running a football team. His thing is all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all. It don't. He don't care.
let's look at this. Why is there a salary cap in the NFL?
Well, you know that's a yeah.
Why was the salary cap implemented in the NFL?
Because
Because
you
of
well, Jerry
Jerry
I
Jones.
was gonna say because of
because
Jerry
Jerry
Jones.
Jones.
Because if not, he'd be throwing money out there anywhere and everywhere.
That's
Yeah, and that's what makes
and being that
that's
he
what.
can't buy his toys, being that he can't buy toys,
Well,
this is
yeah,
what we
yeah.
get.
That's how you create dynasty teams. Then Wavy Hink said, "Well, we didn't sign Micah. Not only did they run on us, but they also passed the ball and scored almost every possession." Well, again, we're talking about mediocre coaches, man. It's just these coaches are mediocre, dude, and they just. And I really thought Dan Quinn was going to have something, but we couldn't stop the run with Dan Quinn. But this is what we get when we got a billionaire, with his hands in the cookie jar. So, Patrick Ryder said, watch Jerry hire Ken Norton. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, guys, I don't know where we go from here, and ladies, I don't know where we go from here,
Well,
man. It's
we don't. We're not going anywhere right now. Not
Hey,
this.
he
So
being funny though. He saying watch Jerry hire Ken Norton. Ken Norton has some discipline about him.
Well, why hadn't nobody hired him as a head coach yet?
Ken Norton basically is what he is. He's a good disciplined defensive
Man,
coach. I
go give
mean,
me a college coach. Give me a college coach. Bring me somebody from the college, and if we're gonna do something like that, just bring me a college coach. Come with some new, fresh ideas. Give me the razzle dazzle offense or the pistol
yeah.
offense or something
what about the
different.
Texas? What would you do if is the UT coach? This what's his name?
Oh yeah, Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
Heck
Oh
yeah,
hell
bring
no!
him.
Oh
No,
hell no!
no.
Oh no!
Texas coach.
Sarkeesian. Oh no!
His wife,
No!
Sarkeesian and wife, will even say no to that.
Oh no! Mm-mm.
You think so?
Why
Hell
not?
yeah. Because first of all, she made him sit down from the USC job for a while before he came to Texas because he had some health conditions. Uh, you think
Man, I
Jerry
take
wouldn't run that
him.
man health bad?
Man, listen, I would take him, man. I would. I would take him. I would
Well,
take
take
him
I
him too,
wouldn't.
anything.
but I mean,
Oh no!
so, Sarkeesian,
Why would you take him,
he
Cowboys champ?
Man, his play calling is very similar to Schottenheimer at times.
mm,
You got the best talent in college.
Man, Archie man is not the guy, man.
Man,
Really, I
know
don't care
what?
what nobody says.
Know what?
Archie is
It
not the
wasn't
guy.
just for Archie Manning. It was also yours too.
okay,
They had some bad play calling at times.
okay. I'm gonna tell you this: Quinn Ewers and Archie Manning is better than the last couple of they better than Booty. They're better than what's his name? Matt Lanhart. They're better than what's the Hispanic dude name that went to the Jets? They're better than him.
My
They're
problem,
better than him.
my problem with Sarkisian, sometimes it's his play calling at times. That's my problem with
Man,
him.
I mean,
listen, I don't know.
them quarterbacks can't
Give me
think,
something.
man.
Give me something different, bro. Now we're gonna do one more year with Dak. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this what we're gonna do, y'all. We as a
What you mean
fan
you're gonna
base.
do one more year with that?
That's,
He
I
signed
tell
a
you what we're
5 year
gonna do.
contract.
Listen, we as a fan base, this hey now. Well,
Okay.
oh, and somebody who was that just said that? Oh, I was just on somebody's live the other day and said we need to go to Twitter and we need to do a hashtag and we need to put Brian Flores for Cowboys head coach. We need to go out there and do that. Brian Flores head coach for the Cowboys. We need to make that go viral.
And
I don't
then
see nothing wrong
Jerry's
with it.
gonna do anything that people say. Jerry's gonna do the opposite. So don't do that. If pick somebody that you don't want him to pick, and that's who you put, and then he'll pick somebody else.
It depends on which content he's looking at.
Uncensored Cowboy said that was him who said that.
So are we okay? So listen, what are we doing? Are we sitting the starters? I want to hear from the comments. Are we sitting the starters? Or are we playing the starters? Chat. What are we gonna do? Chat. Let me know. Football junkie. Are we playing the starters? Or are we sitting the starters?
Sit.
Fleabug. Are we starting this playing the starters? Or are we sitting the starters?
We need to sit them so they don't get hurt.
Cowboys champ. What are we doing? Will we playing the starters? Or are we sitting the starters?
We sitting them. We sitting them because we need to see what the young people can do. Who we
Come on,
need
chat. What y'all
to.
got? Leo the Greek. Are we playing the starters? Or are we sitting the agile? Are we playing the starters or sitting the starters?
I mean, what are we
Patrick Ryder,
playing
what are we
for?
doing? Waving heat. What are we doing? Come on, Lem. I want to know what we're gonna do. What are we playing for? I already said he's playing. God, this I almost called
I'm sick of number 4. I'm sick of number 4.
This buster.
That gets on my nerves. What he want to play for?
He do.
Let me shut
We
up.
want to win.
No. Go for the bug. Say it. He get on my nerves too.
What he want to play for? Because he ain't doing shit. Like what?
Empty numbers.
And at this point, what is it gonna do? I mean, it's not like anything could change right now. There's nothing that he can do right now that's gonna change the outcome of our season.
Exactly.
So just sit your ass down and enjoy some rest. Like
yeah, because I don't want my $74 million. Listen, I don't want my $74 million quarterback sitting on the bench next year just getting free money. No. So
we're
gonna
talking
sit
about
you
now. We're talking about
that's what
now.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Sit him now because if he goes out there within these 2 games and get hurt and be out for all season next year, he's just making $74 million for free. Uncensored say play any starter that would not be on the right. Yeah, put Donovan Wilson out there. Put Hook out there.
Yeah.
Put
Trayvon Diggs out there.
Yeah. He's trying to break. Man, Leo, God dog it. Boy, Leo knows how to get under.
He trying to break who?
Romo's record.
He's a bad rat about Romo's record. He already have. He getting more money. He needs 17 now. Forget about it. He can try it next year.
He ain't gonna get him. He went a whole second quarter without. Let me shut up. Okay,
yeah, he had to. Yeah.
Next comment.
No, yeah, dude. I mean, forget it. If that was the case, he should have found the end zone in the last 2 games. He would have probably ended up
for real.
But anyway, man. So who we got? I don't even know who we got. We got Washington. We got Washington Christmas. Yeah, man.
We got Joe Washington third.
Hey, let Joe Milton III play. I'm named after my granddaddy.
Yeah, let him play.
Joe Milton III. Let him play.
Joe Milton fool around, go out there and light it up.
Let Mingo go out there and play. Let Mingo get out there. Let Jalen Toby. He gonna need a job next year. So let everybody that need a job next year, let them get out there and play. And it's okay.
Patrick Ryder said it too. Sit the starters.
It's dress rehearsal time for the future.
What are we playing for? We ain't playing for Jack. Let's go ahead and get this draft pick. See if we can move up to 10.
I sure wish we could have got a chance to see our boy from Clemson this year.
Let Phil Mafia. Yeah, we might let him play. Let him play. Let him play. let Louis Vuitton play. Let him play. Let him wear his blue Louis Vuittons out there. See what he got.
That was a waste of breath.
Now this is what Leo had to say.
I don't, man, listen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. He might go out there and light it up.
I'm scared of Joe Milton. That Joe gonna throw it 90 yards and he gonna throw interception. Joe Milton, man.
Okay,
who
and
knows?
If he throw an interception, so what? I mean, I mean, at this point, what does it matter?
Nothing. Not one thing.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And knowing that Jaden Daniels is not playing for Washington, dude. I mean, okay, we throwing the towel in.
Jaden Blue gonna fumble the ball 2-3 times.
Oh, that dude, there, man. Mr. can't get right. He just cannot get it right.
That's Louis Vuitton.
Hey, now what Jaja Binks just said, we're going to end up having an 8-8 record. If we go 8-8, Shotty keeps his job. If he go less than 8-8, because 8-8, that's something that Jason Garrett was famous for doing. 8-8, 8-8. He was great for that. But if he go 8-8, Shotty might keep his job. But if he lose these last 2 games, his job could be on the line.
You think
Going
Jerry's
8-8.
gonna fire? Do you really think Jerry's going to fire him after 1 year? I don't.
No,
No.
I
If
don't
you're
give a
serious
darn what
about
his record
if
is.
you're serious about winning the Super Bowl, and if Brian Flores is willing to come to head coach, or some coach of significance is after, hell, you hit the road, Jack. Get on up out of here. Let me pack your bag. Don't matter of fact, I'll send your stuff to you. Hit the
say
door,
G,
bro.
say G. If the Cowboys would get rid of Shotty and bring in of actual coach of significance, everybody would faint and say that Jesus Christ is came. It's the rapture,
What?
literally.
I
Because
would agree
Jerry,
with you on that. I agree with you
because
110%.
Jerry
110,
have
not even
really
100.
Jerry. If that was to happen, Jerry has really stepped all the way back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we're missing out on good coaches. We really
A
are.
bunch of good
Give
coaches.
me some. I wish I can get the guy from Georgia. I know y'all gonna probably have something to
Kirby
say
Smart.
about
Ooh, that Kirby Smart reminds me a lot of Jimmy.
Jimmy. He
Kirby
no
Smart
nonsense.
reminds me a lot of
Then
Jimmy.
we already know he's
He
not
ain't
gonna
coming.
he's not getting the job. If anybody is anything like Jimmy Johnson, they're not gonna get the job. They're not even getting a look at. So let's not even. So anybody who's like Jimmy Johnson, don't even bring their name up, because that's an automatic no.
See there it is. Kirby Smart. Man, bring that dude in, man. Let him, man, out there. Just bring in something new, man.
Kirby
Something that's
Smart
going,
is
and
and
we're gonna keep you, but I'm getting me a quarterback if it's second round for sure. I'm getting me a quarterback if I'm bringing, but man, I know it's wishful thinking, y'all. It's wishful
but you
thinking.
but you
Anyway,
and you know what else I don't like about the Cowboys when they be drafting and stuff like that. They be going into these run of the mill ass schools getting these players. Man, stick to the blue bloods. Stick to these blue blood programs.
what you mean? You talking about what?
Stick to
Yeah,
the blue blood.
yeah.
Like
I'm talking
some
about
SEC,
players, he's
SEC,
not
Big
gonna.
Big Ten.
SEC, ACC, Big 12, Big 10. Man, stick to the blue bloods.
We keep going to Mississippi Valley State. Nothing against them, but man, man, listen, anyway,
Come on,
Alabama
man.
State, Central. Anyway, hey, that's our show for tonight, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming in, man, hanging out with us, man. It's been great talking about the. Sometimes you gotta laugh when it ain't funny, because it damn show ain't
It
funny.
ain't funny. It sure ain't funny, man.
Damn, it's not
Mm-mm.
funny. All
It's
this,
ridiculous.
all this going to training camp and watching the draft, doing your prelim draft, doing your mock drafts, and we got to do this all over again, y'all. Unbelievable.
Well, I just hope
All right.
everybody happy Thanksgiving. Merry I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. And I would say enjoy the game, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Merry Christmas for the Cowboy Huddle podcast, y'all. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. And just chiming in, man, because that's what it's all about, man. It's the fan base. We just come in and just voice our opinion because we're all upset. We're upset. And again, we're unapologetic about our opinions and what we say, because it is what it is, because it's straight barbershop talk. But guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. Make sure you share this video and also hit the
excuse
notification
me.
bell. Merry Christmas. Leo, boy, you gave, oh boy. Leo gave old boy the blues yesterday, but he didn't get what you were saying, Leo. I know where you was going with that yesterday, Leo, and I reached out to him. He coach is a good guy, man. I'm trying to get him on, see if he'll come and hang out with us, man. But Leo, you wouldn't stop. All right, Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year, and be safe, man, and continue to be blessed, and whatever you do, continue to be kind because we need so much of it. So, with that being said, thank you from the
If you're
Cowboys
watching
Huddle
the
Pod.
show, please go hit the like button. And are we gonna do another live before the new year?
No, we'll see you next year.
Deuces.
Deuces. We're out.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The Cowboys Huddle Podcast.